How do you do, fellow planeswalkers? I have a bit of a hot take, possibly, and it concerns welcome decks, which is that I believe that they need to fundamentally change or they need to die. Not really. I think that welcome decks are great, and that there should absolutely be a free option for people who are interested in learning to play the game of Magic, and having a preset, pre-made product for people that's completely free of charge, I think is a great way to get people into it, and I fully support that. But what I've noticed in these past few sets that have included welcome decks or had it as part of the set is that there are a lot of commons and uncommons, but then the front facing card is always like a really rare card that's hard to get otherwise, and so it's causing there to be a lot of scalping involved. And so it's just this really weird dynamic that I don't think should be something to worry about when it comes to welcome decks. Like, I think they should all be cards that are cool, but also something, they should all be cards that are easy to get your hands on. Like, pretty much like the beginner box. I actually think the beginner box is a really cool way to get into the game, but I think the welcome deck should be like a scaled back version of that. Maybe even like some of the same cards, just in a smaller and free option. But the I you know I- there are two sides of it where people shouldn't scalp and all of that. That makes sense, and I totally get that and agree with that. But also, like, why are these other cards so hard to get? Like, it's just this weird dynamic that keeps happening, and I think that, yeah, I think it should just be simplified, and just, if they're the front facing cards should be a lot easier to get. Like, maybe a rare, I think they're even mythics. Like, what are we doing? I think on both sides of the coin, uh it just needs to be toned down, and like the welcome deck, the free option, like I said, should be something that isn't super hard to get your hands on otherwise. And I think there should be just more of them. I think maybe part of the problem is the allocation to stores. So let me know what you think, if you agree, disagree. It's just something that I've noticed, and I wanted to call it out.